So guys, it's Mr. Misplay here. Today I have my hero deck profile. It uses a bit of Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero and the Vision Heroes. Sets up a board wipe with a banish everything in the graveyard. So it's a very fun deck, so I'm going to profile it for you now. Okay, so starting off with the Elemental Heroes. First of all, we have Stratos. Stratos is known for its main effect of searching a hero. But the secondary effect also comes up if you have heroes other than Strats on the field and you normal summon it, you can blow out back on your opponent's side. So against Eldritch, it's very handy. Against Altergeist, can come up, which is very nice. Next, the card I bricked off quite a bit this weekend, so I'm considering cutting it to one. The Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. This is it's a marauding captain. It special summons another hero from your hand when you normal summon it, which is comes in handy if you want to get your 2 on board for a link 2. Next, we have our Shadow Mist. If you don't open Mass Change, this can be used to search your Mass Change if it's special summoned. If you open your Mass Change, when it's sent to graveyard, you can use a secondary effect to search a hero when it goes to graveyard. This can be sent off Vion if you open Mali to get the search, or if you use Polymerization on a Solid Soldier while this is engraved, you can spec back this, search the Mass Change, and then you got your Mass Change for your Dark Claw plays. And for the final Elemental Hero in the main deck, Liquid Soldier. This is a monster reborn with normal summon, so this is another way to get Shadow Mist back from grave. It's also a draw 1, discard 1, so a Mothman if it's used for a fusion summon. It's important because it's a water, so you can use it to make Absolute Zero Miracle Fusion. Next, we have our Vision Heroes. So we have the Free Faris, the best card in the deck. Discard 1 hero, spec it, and then place a Vision Hero in the spell trap. It's a continuous trap, which you can then, so the one you'll do is Increase. Increase is it's a tribute a hero, and you can spec it and another Vision Hero from deck once it's special summoned. And this can also be sent back from the graveyard back to the spell trap zone. If you take any battle damage, you can make a Vion again later. Next, the final Vision Hero Vion. Been a staple in hero builds ever since it's been released. Very good card. Banish a card from graveyard, search Polymerization. And on summon, it's a Foolish Burial for your Malicious or your Shadow Mist, which is very nice. That's it for the Vision Heroes. Next, we have the Destiny Heroes. So for our first Destiny Hero, we have Celestial. This is a draw 2 if it's in your graveyard, except for the turn it's sent to graveyard. Next, we have Dynatag. Dynatag, you can banish it to make a Destiny Hero card you control, gain 1000 attack. This is good because it makes Dystopia's effect live, which is handy because then you got a quick effect pop in your opponent's turn. Last Destiny Heroes we have are 2 Malicious. This would be much better at 3, but 2 Malicious is still good. It's a free body, you can send it off of Faris, use it for your link play, use it for your Mass Change. It's a very versatile card in this deck. Next, we have our final hero, Honest Neos, which is just a Honest, but for 2/5 on a hero monster, or if it's summoned, which has never happened, you can discard a hero to make it gain that hero's attack. Next, we have our hand trap lineup. So we'll start off with the best hand trap, Ash Blossom. No real need for the explanation there. Next, Nibiru. No real explanation either. You going second deck, you're going to want your hand traps. And lastly, Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell's mainly for the Virtual World and Eldritch matchups. It never really came up this weekend, but I did like it. I do like the card. So yeah. Next, we go on to the spells. So we have our best spell in the deck, but it's at 1. A hero lives. Halve your life points, special summon a hero from deck. If you open Stratos, spec Shadow Mist, get your Mass Change. If you don't open Stratos, spec Stratos, search your Faris, go full combo. Next, our reinforcements of the armies. So you have Emergency Call for your Elemental Heroes and Rota for any other any other warrior you may want. I've opened multiple of this and it's never been a problem. That's why I keep it at 3, because you can just search extra combo pieces. You can search stuff to discard. So I've opened all these before and won the game. So there's no need to cut down on any of these. That's it for our Rotas. Next for our fusion spells. So we have Fusion Destiny. This locks you into dark, so you don't want to use this too early. But this sends your Destiny heroes from deck or hand to graveyard. And you can fusion summon Destiny Heroes. So you can either use this for Dystopia or Dangerous. Dangerous is for if you open no combo and you need to get Shadow Mist to grave to search a card. Next, The main fusion card, Polymerization. Polymerization so you can make Sunriser. Sunriser can then search your Miracle Fusion. Then Miracle Fusion can then summon your Absolute Zero and you got your combo. Next, for the final fusion spell, Mass Change. Mass Change is the heart and soul of the deck, summoning Shadow Mist, Acid, and if you go in second, go into Anki, beat over a monster, then use Anki, and then go into Dark Law to smack for a bit more damage. And then lastly, I don't like Mystic Mine. I'm scared of Mystic Mine, so I played 3 Cosmic Cyclone. You can swap this out for anything. I was considering swapping this out for 3 Imperm, but I stuck with Cosmic for now. That's it for the spell and traps in the deck. Next, onto the extra deck. So we have our links. So we have 2 Cross Crusader. When summoned, special summons back a Destiny Hero from graveyard, and you can tribute a Destiny Hero to search any hero from the deck. So if you don't need to search, you can use this as a way to get easy access to the link free, which is nice. And then the tribute, you usually use it to search the Honest Neos, because it's the last thing you're going to want in hand at the end of your turn. Next, we have the Wonder Driver. This is an important combo piece, because you can summon the Malicious underneath this, activate Mass Change, summon the Dark Law, then reset the Mass Change for the Absolute Zero, so you can go Absolute Zero Acid for a board wipe on your opponent's turn. For the final link, we have Dread Decimator. Dread Decimator gains 100 attack for anything it points to, and itself gains 100 attack for each hero with different names in your graveyard. This is good for the OTKs, or getting over the big monsters, so getting over Eldritch with 3/5, good stuff like that. So that's it for the links. Next we go on to the Masked Heroes. The Masked Heroes, we have 2 Dark Law. Banish all cards go to your opponent's graveyard, always comes in handy. Anki, search your Mass Change by destroying an opponent's monster by battle. Then you can use the Mass Change you search to go into Dark Law. So then attack again as Dark Law's Mass Change is a quick play. Next we have Blast. Never really came up, but I play it for in case I need to Mass Change away to Stratos. Didn't come up as much. It came up once against Unchained. I used it to halve the attack of a monster and then beat over it. Next, Acid, which is part of the board wipe, because when this is summoned, you blow out all back row. And when you use Absolute Zero for it, Absolute Zero goes to graveyard and it blows out all monster zones, so they have no cards left on field and you can go for damage. Next, we have our Destiny Heroes. So we have Dystopia. Dystopia is quick effect popping, burn for 16 when summoned. And Dangerous, the effect is irrelevant, but I use Dangerous just to get Shadow Mr. Grave off Fusion Destiny if I open it and nothing else. Next up, we have our Elemental Hero fusions. So we have Sunrise. Sunrise searches Miracle Fusion, and if you keep this on board, if you can't get the Mass Change to recycle, then you do get the Absolute Zero on board. When a attack is declared with a hero monster, you can activate its effect to pop the Absolute Zero and wipe your opponent's battle board. Absolute Zero, summon off Miracle Fusion. If it goes to grave. Actually, if it leaves the field, but anyways, even if it's compulsory evacuation device, you blow out your opponent's monster zones. And then the final one, in case you use Fusion Destiny too early and you have the Miracle Fusion in hand, you have the Escurado. This very rarely comes up, but when it does come up, it's very helpful to have. Lastly, the only hero I didn't summon this weekend, Vision Hero Trinity. This used to be a staple in the deck, but since we got some more support, it's not really needed as much. I keep it in there because I've got the space and it's nice to have from time to time, but it never came up this weekend. I don't think I'd change anything with the extra deck, or the main deck, maybe the Imperms and the Cosmics, but that's about it. Lastly, I'm going to show off my side deck. I very rarely do this, but I'm quite happy with it for this deck. So we have the 1 Scythe and the 3 Lancia. Lancia for the Eldritch and the Virtual World matchup. The Scythe, just because no extra deck can hurt some decks. Next, the one that came up the most, the MVP of my side deck, Book of Moon. I drew this for turn every game, other than game 1 of course, against Zero Eldritch, so I just kept setting his monsters, which is very handy. Next, we have our back row, our traps. So I have the 3 Dynamiscus. I just like Dynamiscus as a trap card, so I kept it in. I was going to cut it, but I liked it. I preferred having that inside over Imperm, because this can out the Mystic Mine, because I knew someone was playing Mystic Mine at locals this weekend. Next, Artifact Sanctum for the Scythe. I'm only playing 2 because I'm also playing the 3 Trap Trick, because then I can search the Dynamiscus or the Sanctum depending on what was more relevant. I was considering cutting one Lancia for a Morale Tech, but I chose keeping the 3 Lancia, knowing I had Virtual matchup at locals. My wins were against Prank Kids, Unchained, and Trains. And I lost to Zodiac Eldritch in Top Cut, and Virtual World in Top Cut. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be playing this again next local, so I might do a quick update on the deck profile then. If I change much, if I don't change anything, I'll probably keep it the same. This deck doesn't need the Evil Hero engine anymore because, well, we've got the Absolute Zero play now, so we don't need the Evil Heroes anymore, which is nice. So the deck's much more budget friendly now. The most expensive card would probably be the Vision Hero Faris. They're like sitting at £20 each at the minute, which still isn't expensive, but they're sitting at that. And that's about it for the deck profile, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.